again, if you guys check out our Discord, we asked everybody to give us feedback on.
Sorry, go ahead.
Didn't you say you weren't gonna do anything gay today? It's like the gayest thing I've ever seen.
Deep throating a water bottle, dude.
But yeah, so go check out our Travis's Discord, Kid Counter. Type it in the chat here, and let us know what time works best for you guys. And if you don't want to use that Discord, you can definitely check us out on Twitter and just DM us or just message us or whatever. Let us know what time works best for you. And right now we have kind of an open slate for Thursdays. So.
Yeah, and we're gonna do different times too as well. We're gonna try different times anyways. Because every time we stream, we check our... Today's is going to be such a bad day to check the thing, though, because, like I said, a lot of people are going to be busy.
Yeah.
But...
What do you think they're doing today?
Drinking fucking... Dude, I fucking completely forgot today was 4th of July until, like...
So did I.
Until, like, I messaged you that. I was like, oh, shit, dude. Everyone's going to be, like, hanging out with their families and shit. Like, partying. I was like, dude, fuck.
We got viewers in Australia... the EU and shit, so they don't celebrate this holiday.
Did you see our Anchor thing has like 16 plays and like fucking 6 of them are from literally like Australia and shit?
Oh, really? No,
yeah,
I didn't know.
Because it tells you, like, if you scroll over, it tells you like the analytics of where people listen from and shit. A lot of them are from Australia, and they like listen. So then it gives you like time listened or whatever. And, like, there's like, somebody that, well, there's, like, 3 people that have watched them all. And I'm assuming from what we talked about. So there's somebody out there that's watching.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, my my brother-in-law found out that we uploaded audio versions. And so he started checking that out starting, like, 4 days ago.
Oh, really?
And, yeah. And he said the funniest thing that we do is our transitions.
Dude, they're so cringy, dude.
He's like, you guys try so hard to make it work. It doesn't work. I'm like, I know, dude.
We know.
Yeah. I was like, it's kind of meant to be like that, Speaking about bad transitions, dude. Let's talk about bad video games that are coming out.
Which one are you talking about?
Watch the Pigeon Simulator.
Are you talking about the Pigeon one? Okay, there's a video. How about, I didn't watch the video because I wanted to.
Oh, dude.
It's 32 seconds.
Way,
okay.
We need to be careful about playing stuff. We got copyrighted last week for the song. So as long as it's this week, if it's a trailer, that's fine. I don't think that's a big deal. But yeah, we gotta be careful. Gotta play this shit. Look how cool this game is.
You can shit on people. What's the object? Why is this fucking bird picking up the human body? Why is the cars exploding?
They got bread on their fucking faces. Dude, you never played a Goat Simulator?
No. What?
No? You never seen that in gameplay on it?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is like a whole like niche gaming genre thing where you fucking control an animal of something, and then the physics are so stupid. Like when you hit somebody, sometimes you can grab them and drag them around, but you get points based on the destruction that you do in the city.
Right.
So the bird, just another version of it, fly around and shit on stuff and.
Wait, so essentially it's like so you just go and do like destroy shit as a bird?
Pretty much, yeah. And you get points based on how cool the shit you did was,
Dude, at the end there's just like 4 birds waddling and a fucking car explodes. Holy shit, it's fucking terrible, dude.
I never played this genre, but I want to, dude. It looks like a good solid 15 minutes of enjoyment, but then I would sell the game. But look at it, picking up a fucking race car and just throwing it at
That's what I was gonna say, yeah, God, dude, that's so funny, dude.
Hits him right in the nuts.
Does he?
Yeah,
oh, it does, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's actually hilarious, dude. When I saw this, because I read it, but I was kind of like, what the hell? I didn't watch the video yet, but I was like, okay, there's a reason he chose. There's a reason this one was here, dude.
Yeah. It's fucking retarded. Honestly, I love like Donkey. You know who Donkey is, right? Video game Donkey.
Yeah. He used to like main league, right? And then he switched around.
Yeah. Dude, but he ended up getting famous doing other stuff. Like, well, he got famous from league content, but now he does like video game reviews and stuff like that. He's very funny, but he did the goat simulation one, and he made a video on that, and I was just dying laughing. I didn't know a game like that existed, and so
I have to watch it now. I used to love Donkey, dude.
Yeah, dude, he still makes really funny content.
Sometimes I know, but since he stopped playing like League, I love YouTube. But I really can't watch shit that I don't play. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's funny, it's like hard for me to watch like shit. Like,
no, I feel you.
But Donkey is different, though, dude.
He's a little different. He can make the dumbest fucking game look interesting, or at least funny.
Oh, yeah. It's not
you
really.
Know, you know what else is really cool about? Or do you know what one of Donkey's favorite video games is?
What is
and
it?
I didn't interview him, all right. So, but I'm pretty sure he likes the game Doom. You ever heard of that game, Doom?
Yeah. Dude, did you know who my favorite actor is actually?
Oh.
Dave Franco, dude. You know what I mean?
Dave Franco?
Oh wait.
Your favorite actor?
Wait,
are you sure it's not James Franco?
Who's the
more popular one?
Hold on, wait. Who's the one that was in that?
Sidebar.
Yeah, sidebar. Hold on. I'm gonna meet the stream. Hey, who's the one that was in that movie? Was a political movie where they
James Franco.
James Franco?
Yeah.
Dude, James Franco is my favorite, dude.
Oh, dude, I think he's awesome too. Did you know he has a brother named Dave Franco?
No, I didn't even fucking. Holy shit.
So crazy that you would bring up those actors right after I brought up the game Doom.
Oh, because, dude, the reason I brought him up is because he's making a Doom movie.
Oh, shit. What? Mind blown, dude. What a coincidence. Yeah,
oh, wait, he does. Wait, his little brother acts too, right?
Yeah, he was in he's been in like a few movies, but he usually plays like really small roles. I think he has like one movie with a big role, but
and it's a big movie, right? Fuck, yeah, I recognize him.
He was in that spring movie, Spring Break movie with James Franco and him.
I don't think I've seen that movie. It's freaking weird.
You could, if you scroll down in the article, you'll see his face. I'm sure you'll recognize.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying that because I fucking.
Oh, he was in the fucking The Room. I don't know if you saw the remake version that James Franco made, called The Room, or if you've seen the original.
No, he's in a funny show, a funny movie, and he's like the main character.
Well, him and both of them are like semi the main character in The Room, but yeah, I'm sure he only plays in comedies from what I can tell. The younger brother. Or I guess
he's
both
hilarious. Okay, yeah, he's hilarious. Okay, we're good, whatever. I'm not even gonna fucking think about it.
But dude, they're
that's
making
awesome,
a Doom movie.
That's
gonna make millions, dude. I'm sure.
Dude, the thing about Doom, dude, is that it was one of the original games too, right? So like, not only is it gonna be appealful, I say that right? Appealful. It's also gonna be appealful for.
I think that's right. It's getting to appeal too. I don't think appealful is. I'm not sure, but it doesn't sound right.
Appealful is a word. Okay, it's going to appeal to like other older generations and our generation because Doom has been around, dude.
Oh yeah, I played the first one on Windows 97 or some shit like that.
Yeah, so it's not like it's not like making a Halo movie where it's only gonna like Halo is only gonna be attractive to a certain age group. You know what I mean? With the exceptional couple people. But Doom is literally going to be attractive to everybody, except maybe the younger people.
Oh yeah, like the ones that can't play the new stuff because it's 18 plus or whatever.
Yeah, the ones that are playing Fortnite right now. Those guys probably.
Yeah, you can't play Doom and Fortnite. I'm sorry. It's just it doesn't work out like that.
It's not possible. Yeah,
the math doesn't check out. No, wait. Doom wasn't even on Windows 97? I think it was like on Super Nintendo or some shit like that.
No. It was on computer. It was on computer.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. It was on.
Okay.
I don't remember which one or.
But the old big bulky fucking computers that we had when we were kids. Yeah. So I mean, this is gonna be awesome for everybody.
Well, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. I never had a big bulky computer. All my computer. Nah.
Oh, because you didn't have a computer when you were a kid.
No, because I was too young, dude.
Dude, we're only like 2 years difference. Of course you have a bulky computer.
What do you mean? The white ones?
Yeah, those white fucking big ass Windows 96 fucking dial up internet fucking bullshit. The big ass bulky monitor.
Our first computer was when I was like 7 or 8, and it was like an HP, and it was like not big at all. It was like a slim one. It was like this. I didn't have like the white.
I'm not that much older than you, dude.
I know, but I'm just saying. I never I got one when I was like 7 or 8, and it wasn't like the big fat. I mean, actually, I think we did have a big fat screen. We did have a big fat screen because that's like all that was out then. But the computer was an HP, and it was like, it wasn't like just.
Oh yeah, no. I was talking about the monitor.
Oh, the monitor. Okay, yeah. Okay. And then we had the speakers that you had to set up like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You could buy an attachment to put them on the sides
of
the monitor if you wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was about to lose my shit. I'm like, there's no way at 7 you must have like the richest parents in the world to afford.
No, I thought you were talking about the actual computer. I was like, dude, I don't remember having a big ass bulky computer. But the screen we had the big ass screen that like the button was like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You had to press it in like an entire 2 inches, and it made like a big ass clicking noise for some reason.
It was way bigger than your thumb too. Like it didn't need to be that big.
Yeah. Dude, fuck.
Yeah,
dude, isn't it fucking crazy how now like I remember, dude, when flat screen TVs like first came out, dude. I was like in middle school, and they came out, and it was like, oh, like $1,000 for a little.
Yeah. Right.
And then now we're like $80 for a 20-inch Walmart one, dude.
That's fucking crazy. I mean, I just it's kind of just baffling. Not only like how far we've come, but how fast new shit gets replaced now. Like those bulky ass monitors were there for like a solid decade. Everybody was using them for like now this monitor I have is old as shit. It's like 2 years old. You know?
I'm using an like $100 Walmart fucking Walmart one that I bought like legit 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was like $80 then. It's probably worth like 20 or 30. Oh my god,
it's
dude.
nuts, dude.
Dude, I have a nice monitor. Just half of it doesn't work. I have a really, really nice like $600 monitor, but half of it doesn't work. But honestly, hey, listen, this is another thing I want to talk about. Everyone who thinks that there's a difference between 60 hertz and what is the other one?
144.
144 hertz, dude. You guys are the same people that are like, oh, I got a better mouse so I could aim better. Dude, I legit could not tell the difference. There's legit, I would understand. Hold on. Let me hold on. If you're playing PUBG or a Battle Royale, there's no difference. There's literally no difference. If you're playing a game like StarCraft where every action matters and you're trying to max out your actions per minute, maybe you can. I've never played those games. I don't know. Or maybe if you're playing like a Dance Dance Revolution game, but like for your fingers. I don't know what they're called. You know what I mean?
Oh, like Osu?
Yeah, like Osu or shit like that.
Yeah.
Then
I can see that maybe.
Yeah, I can see that. Like maybe you can tell the difference. But if you're playing a Battle Royale, you're not fucking telling the difference between 60 and 144 hertz.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember... Honestly,
you're spending so much more money on a 144 hertz monitor to maybe land one more ability or one more step in that Osu game or whatever. You know what I mean? It's not
Yeah.
going to make that big of a difference, but you might notice a small change.
Hold on.
What's the difference in cost by the way?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, they can't hear you. I forgot. He just threw his child against the drywall. The problem about having a dad named Kyle is Kyle doesn't when Kyle has a baby, Kyle doesn't throw punches at drywall. He throws his child at drywall. Fucked up, but that's why most Kyles don't have children. Fun fact. The more you know.
Okay. So they're having a party next door. My fucking dogs are going crazy.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting you have dogs. I literally only see your cat.
Yeah, because my dogs don't come in here because they fucking shed like crazy.
Oh, and you're allergic.
So, the fireworks. That's what's fucking making them freak out.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I was like, that makes so much more sense, dude. Okay.
You know what else makes a lot of sense, dude?
What does, dude?
All the video games that are turning, or all the movies that are turning into video games, and video games turning into movies these days. Guess which show is making the video game now?
The Walking Dead. Less.
No.
Okay.
That would be really cool, though.
I wish there was only like 100
Anyway.
Walking Dead games out.
Yeah,
But you know what? You know what? There's not a game for yet.
What?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Which
Actually, there is. There's a few games Game of Thrones, but okay.
But I'm actually better than everyone because I've never seen an episode of Game of Thrones.
That makes you really cool.
Yeah. No, I know. I was on Twitter the other day, and somebody posted something. They were like, "Oh, dude, Game of Thrones is so good. Wow, it's amazing." And I had to comment on it. I've never seen an episode.
You had to comment.
Yeah.
You had to.
It wasn't an option. I had to comment on it. That I have never seen an episode.
You need to let that motherfucker know that you have not seen that show.
Wait, is it gonna be? Actually, I did do it as like a meme, right? Because this person, me and him were talking, or me and him were talking, like, and like memeing about that like the day before, and he posted about it that night. So to add on to the meme, I did that, and like 4 people commented, "Wow, you're so cool! Wow, look at this guy. He's never seen," like not realizing that I was fucking memeing, dude. It just made me feel like a real piece of shit. Dude. People jumped on me. I'm like, okay, listen, I get it. All right, it was
Don't
cool.
fuck around with people's Game of Thrones, dude. You can't troll that. Yeah, dude, it's honestly crazy when I hear somebody who's like, I haven't seen Breaking Bad, or I haven't seen Game of Thrones, or Stranger Things. Stranger Things new season just came out today. You haven't already finished it? No, yeah, it did today. I'm only like 4 episodes in, but it's fucking good so far. But yeah, when I hear people not seeing certain shows, like The Office, you know?
Yeah, that one pisses me off.
You're dead to me.
Yeah.
You're dead to me. So, watch Game of Thrones.
I am going to eventually. I haven't, so I'm not like everybody else. I haven't not watched it because I'm like, wow, I don't want to watch things that are good. I was literally just watching another show, and it just kind of like went on, and like I have like 20 shows that I watch, right? And they all like circulate new episodes. So like every time I sat down, I was like watch the new episodes, and by the time I'm done watching the new episodes, I'm like, oh, it's bedtime, dude. You know, like.
Yeah.
So I just haven't got around to watching Game of Thrones yet.
Did you ever binge?
No, not really. I just sit there for like 2 days or a day.
No, like a solid 8 hours.
Oh, no.
No,
The max I
damn.
watch TV is like 3-4 hours, and that's like max, and that's like while I'm doing shit
Do you watch on a TV or from your monitor on your
on a
computer?
TV. Yeah, I have a TV.
Yeah.
I have a big screen TV in the bedroom. Yeah, so we'll just watch like whatever. But I think the only thing that I've ever binged was like 2 years ago, and it was The Walking Dead, and it was like 10 hours. I sat there and watched. I was like, oh my god, it's so good. It was like when I first started watching it. But so
It's a worthy show to binge. Like,
okay, listen, it's a worthy show in the beginning. The first 4 seasons are so good, and then Negan comes and literally ruins the show. Like a second, like if they just stopped the show right before Negan came, it literally, I guarantee, would have been way more successful. He literally ruined it.
I think, yeah, they could have edited it before Negan. But I did like Negan's character, but the season with Negan in it sucked.
Dude,
But I
it
think
just
Negan
goes
was a
on
good
too
character.
long. Like, kill each other or do something and move on. Like, fuck, it's literally 3 seasons of like Negan. Oh, you have to do what I say. Oh, we're gonna fight you. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, guess what? We're gonna do this, but you gotta still work for me. Oh, we're gonna fight you again. Like, dude, this. You know how many people these motherfuckers killed, and they can't kill this one guy, and they've had like 20 chances. Dude, I was just like,
it's stupid.
Dude, I don't know. Negan, in my opinion, ruined the show. Like they needed to. Like, it would have been really cool if he was there for 1 season. Like, he comes in, he's their arch nemesis for 1 season, like he was.
Yeah.
But it's like going, I don't know.
You know what sucks? And this is what happened. This is why this became an issue. Because people loved his character so much that they had to keep him alive and, like, keep him cycled into another season. So that's just, the writers and developers of the show adhering to the audience rather than doing what they think is right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was supposed to die, but instead they're like, we need to milk this fucking shit as much as we can. People love it.
Yeah, because in the comic books, he dies.
Yeah.
Like, Negan comes, and he's there for like a very little bit. He fucks everybody up. He kills a couple people, and then they kill him, and he dies.
Yeah.
I also hate
Game of Thrones killed off a bunch of people loved, and look how well they did, dude.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, but I haven't seen it yet,
so
I can't. Yeah. So but I'm better than you because I haven't seen it yet.
Right? Yeah, you're very cool. You get it, Travis.
No, but like
it's always really cool when you have to tell people how cool you are.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just so you know, I haven't seen it yet.
I can see you stopping people in the streets. Hey, I just need you to know I haven't seen Game of Thrones. Who are you?
I just walk into a bar and I just say, "Hey, what's up, everybody?" And everyone's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "I haven't seen Game of Thrones yet." And the waitresses give me free drinks and
martinis only.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, fuck! I was gonna say something.
Yeah, I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
The Walking Dead. That's back to that. I know it's like totally opposite topic, but I also hate The Walking Dead because, like, in the beginning, it was like zombies are our main enemy. Like, the longer the show goes on, the less like they become a threat. Like, oh, there's 30 zombies. I'm just gonna. They're all dead. Okay, move on. Like, the zombie hasn't killed somebody in fucking 4 seasons. Not a big deal. Let's just move on, dude. You know, it's like, oh my god.
Well, yeah. Now it's not really a zombie show anymore.
Yeah,
just like a post-apocalyptic show.
Yeah,
and but I heard this interesting theory on The Walking Dead that each season you can see that the zombies like decay a little bit more, but a lot of people think it's like CGI got better, so they look more like grotesque. But what's actually happening is since they're dead, their cells can't regenerate like skin cells and stuff, so their bodies actually decay. So if a zombie apocalypse like that were to happen, just wait 8 months to a year. Go to Nevada where it's like hot as shit, and then the skin just melts. And look, 1 year later, dude, you got no zombie problems. I was like, oh shit, that makes sense, dude. It's like they eat brains, but it doesn't mean they regenerate their skin when they eat brains. It's fucking.
Dude, listen, I would be the best post-apocalyptic person ever. One, I'm born for it.
How?
Because think about it. Think how good I am at battle royales, dude. Last man alive, kill everybody, take all their shit.
I could run 50 miles, dude. I did it in PUBG every day.
I'm just saying, like, if I had to kill somebody to take their shit, like, I think I would enjoy it. Okay, listen, I'm just saying. It would, like, bring me back to PUBG, like, last man alive. I would enjoy it. Like, all right, cool. But also, dude, like, I can go, like, 2 days without eating. I fucking don't know how, but I can go, like, 2 days without eating. Legit. I can go, like, even longer without drinking anything. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm just retarded or something, but... Like, I'll go, like, a day without eating, especially when I'm fucking gaming or I'm doing something, or if I'm, like, working, dude, like, I'll legit go, like, 16 hours without eating anything, and I'll get home and I'll lay down and be like, holy fuck, I'm hungry right now. And all day I've been, like, sweating and working. I live in Arizona, a fucking armpit. I'd be, like, the perfect fucking, and everyone's like, oh, you just say you can kill somebody. Like, no, I can kill, I'll do it, dude. Especially, dude, it would be, like, it's so fucked up, but dude. No, I would. No,
do it.
No, I could do it, dude. Trust me. Especially if it was like get loot, dude. Dude, it'd be like take me straight back to PUBG, dude.
Prove it to me, dude. Kill somebody right now.
Grab
your girl. Bring her in. Prove to me that you're able to do it.
Dude, it's.
If you have a baby, you'd be dead in seconds, dude.
Yeah, right, dude. I'd use him as bait. I would obviously put him in a cage, right? Hear me out.
Hear me out. I know it sounds bad, but...
Hear me out. I'd put him in a cage, and with really protected... I put him in 2 cages, a smaller cage and a bigger cage, so if the zombies got to him, they wouldn't be able to get their hands in there and touch him. And then
I thought of, how can I make this more protective? Put it in a cage.
And then I would just like, and when he starts crying and everyone, like the zombies and the people came, oh, we gotta save the baby. Guess what? Dead, everybody. Even the other humans who tried to save him. Give me your shit, homie. Free. Baited.
What did a gun sound like again?
Well, that one was a silencer.
Oh, yeah. That was a rocket launcher.
It's a rocket launcher. Boom, 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 boom. And you see that? You're the one that linked it, right?
Too.
Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's awesome for when your baby's trying to bait stuff, but what about when you got to take them out of the cage at some point, right?
Yeah, exactly. But
you got to travel at certain times?
No. So I took him out of the cage. I would just like, because we just do like that one movie, the one show that I just watched, Last Man on Earth. I would just like find a mansion so nobody can hear him crying, and then because everyone's dead, right? So then like late at night when he has to go to sleep, he'll just do that. And he's old enough.
People are alive. The dead people walk among you.
Well, yeah, but I'll like chain the door. Like dead people are stupid, so I'll just chain the doors.
That's true. That's true.
It will block the doors.
What if these aren't the slow ones like Walking Dead? What if they're like the fast ones, dude? The ones that can break your door down.
I've seen enough zombie movies to know that all you have to do is give yourself a disease and they won't attack you.
You've seen one movie where they did that. You didn't see a bunch where that happens all the time. It's just one movie. Isn't
there a part in The Walking Dead where that happens? Like there's like a really old guy and the zombies don't attack him and they're like, oh, they didn't attack him because he's like dying already or something.
I don't think so. I think it was like he had zombie blood on him or something like that. It's like he wouldn't attack you.
Well, exactly. Which I guess maybe there's a lot of ways. You know what I mean? We'll just find the retarded zombie. We'll find the kid counter zombie. We'll kill him.
We'll test kid counter zombie.
And then we'll
test it all out on you, man. We'll
yeah.
I'll throw you out there as some blood on you.
Oh, dude.
Speaking of dead, though, dude, dead stuff. Dead Space is working on a dead game called PUBG, and
I like
Call of Duty's helping out, dude.
I like how you literally, that's where you win, because I was going to say the same thing. Hey, Dead Space and Call of Duty, 2 games that were on top of the world that went dead, or helping another game that was on top of the world that went dead.
and post-apocalyptic, dude. This is perfect transition, dude. PUBG's a post-apocalyptic battle royale thing.
Dude, it is.
This is a joke, right? Like, why would you, as a Call of Duty or Dead Space, any veterans that worked on that company, you could make so much more money doing anything else. Why would you go to PUBG?
I
It's
don't
over,
know.
dude.
So
Drop it.
now listen, there's a big thing on PUBG right now. PUBG, everybody thinks that PUBG is the next meta breaker, like the next new game, like the next TFT.
They think PUBG is?
It is, yeah. So it is. So there's certain things that have solidified themselves into the esports world, and they will always be there. Games like League of Legends, Dota. Like, League of Legends is going to be around for the next 20, 30 years. Garrett fucking teed. Maybe they make a League of Legends 2. Whatever the case is, League of Legends will be around for years and years and years and years to come. We
Like
will
CS:GO and shit.
Yeah. CSGO, obviously they make a CS fucking throw or some shit, whatever, the next one. I mean, dude, now listen, Counter-Strike has been around for the last 15, it's been around longer than PUBG. And every time it comes out, it's on top of the world, and it stays on top of the world. So the next CSGO or whatever the fuck it's Counter-Strike game, it's going to do the same fucking thing. So, like, there's always a game that solidifies a certain mode, or a certain game mode. Like, Counter-Strike arenas, right? Arena.
Right. Oh, I see what you're saying.
PUBG, or not PUBG, League of Legends, MOBAs. Like, you know what I mean? These games will always be there. And, like, the only way these games will get knocked off is if another similar game took over for them. So, PUBG is the third highest esport in the world right now.
What's the first and second?
The first is Dota, second is League of Legends, third is PUBG. PUBG
Really?
actually makes more than CSGO, if anyone didn't know that.
Is that as far as payouts go, or
as
how
payouts
much
for
the
tournaments?
make?
Yeah, payouts for tournaments and leagues and the salaried players.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, and that's not really fair to say, because on a team for CSGO, there's 5 players. And in a game, there's 2 teams. And in a team for PUBG, there's 4, but per game, there's 16. You know what I mean? So there's a significant amount more PUBG Pro. So obviously, the pay is going to be... It might be similar, but it's going to be more because of the fact there's more players. But
they have to. I mean, there's 100 people in each game. You know?
Yeah, well, in pros, like, they do 80.
Or 64.
So 660. Or 60, yeah, you're right, 64. So they do 16 teams of 4.
I'm sure the math checks out.
Yeah, somewhere. You guys get it.
Yeah,
But,
you get the point.
But so everyone thinks, and dude, there's literally leagues popping up left and right for. I thought, now listen, PUBG lost its contract with a lot of leagues. They're like $50,000 leagues, $20,000 leagues, etc. They lost their contract with them, and that's when I was kind of like, I had already quit for about 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, that has nothing to do with why I quit the game. But, I was like, okay, yeah, we're starting to see the downfall. The players dropped. But exactly like Apex Legends, like, when you break game records and you're at the top, the only way for you to go is down. It doesn't mean the game is dying now, or anything like that. It just means that it's what is that called? Balancing out or whatever. Like PUBG still has 800K players a day. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, that's a lot. Obviously, that's like every region, Asian, whatever. So NA hits probably about 100, 200,000. But that's a fucking lot of players still, regardless. And if you play competitively, there's even more venues for you. There's the leagues. There's everything, dude. It's crazy. So
they even have like basic games and shit where you can make money off that.
So these guys everybody seems to think that PUBG has solidified its spot in the esports world for battle royales. And at this point, I kind of agree, dude. With all the leagues coming up and everything, it's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, I could definitely see that being true. I think just it's at the point where it'll make money during like those peak seasons, but off seasons, right? Mm-hmm. There's nobody playing the game. There's nobody. It doesn't make any money during that time. But like CS:GO, right? Like if there's no tournaments going on, CS:GO is kind of just like a whatever game. Nobody really watches it, but it peaks on Twitch when tournaments are happening because people are still interested in it.
That's the same thing with with PUBG. But right now, so I don't know if you've seen it recently. PUBG right now has this massive tournament going on. It's like a 35-day tournament. Every day they have tournaments. So every day I like, which is good for me because I don't know what it is about PUBG, but the tournaments on PUBG are like the funnest thing to watch. Dude, I have been watching daily what I can watch. I don't like wake up or anything to watch them. Fuck that. But whenever I catch it, I fucking watch it, and it's like, dude, it's actually pretty cool if you have like a 30-day. It's a 90-game tournament, so every day they're playing 3 games.
Oh, the whole tournament lasts the 35 days?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I thought it was like one tournament per day, every day for 35 days.
No.
But it's all one big tournament?
It's pretty feels bad, though, because currently Team Liquid with Ibiza and all them, they're like... So per game, you can get up to like 20 points, because you get like one... They lowered the points, so you get a certain amount for wins, like 10 points for win, and then like 0.5 points for a kill, you know what I mean? So like the points are lowered. And like currently, like Liquid, when the last time I looked, had like 560 points, and the team below them was like 430. And then there was like a couple teams that were at 400, and then like the team in last place, I was like laughing really hard, has like 12 points, dude. So out of like, they've played like 30 games so far, or something like that. And in 30 games, this team has gotten 24 kills, 12 points. So there, you can clearly see like they're like that team's gonna get relegated. So I don't know. It's just really funny to like. But it's been crazy. Yeah, it's been crazy. But like the gap between Team Liquid and every other team, like the last 3 games I've watched too, they've really just rushed everybody because they're so far ahead that they could lose the next 10 games in a row and still be in first place.
And then because they're doing that, I'm sure they're getting more kills and like taking off a bigger lead.
Dude, they have Ibiza and Samty. Nobody's outgunning them. And the only way you outgun Liquid is if they miss position, and you know what I mean? Like, but head to head, dude, you're not outgunning them. They have Ibiza. Yeah. Like Ibiza's the best PUBG player in the world. You're not outgunning him. That's it. Yeah. Like, so now you have like the best team in the world with 2 of the best shooters in the world, and they're just fucking rushing like it's been super fun to watch.
The thing I like about these types of games is that a random dude, right, somebody who's not that good at the game, could just be tracking that guy from a window somewhere, right? Ibiza, and Ibiza just hangs out. He killed somebody, he's going to loot, and maybe he does his little left and right steps and stuff around the box that he's looting. But I mean, that guy that's just tracking him could have just headshot him and down him and kill him right there. You know, like, that's the possibility of being somebody who's very unskilled at the game, and being very skilled doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win. Like, anybody could take you out.
Yeah.
And you're fighting like 6 or 15 other teams, so.
That's one thing I hated about Apex, too. We don't have anything in here about Apex, but I am going to bring it up. If you fucking play an FPS game, you better have a gun that can one-shot people. Even in Apex, if they have purple helmet and purple armor, and you have the strongest sniper in the game, which only gives you 8 shots, or 12 shots. 8 something shots. Like it's something. You still can't 100-0 somebody in the headshot. So, I don't know. It's
like if the AWM couldn't headshot people.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And dude, like, every sniper can headshot anybody, right, in PUBG, if they're not wearing a helmet, and like certain levels of helmet, like M24 will still down somebody who's wearing a level 2 helmet, I think.
Right.
And Car 98 will down somebody with a level 1 helmet, and the AWM is the only sniper.
No, Car 98 will down level 2 as well.
Will it? Oh, right. But level 3 helmet is protected from all snipers, all right? Except for the AWM.
Yep, except the AWM.
So and like, what is this fucking game Apex doing, dude? There's like 4 different snipers in the game. Not a single one of them can down somebody at with a headshot.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, it's fucking ridiculous. But speaking of ridiculous, like Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo are working together. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, what for, Sean? Why are they working together?
Oh, well, it's not like the previous thing that we talked about where it was the cloud gaming thing. Instead, they're trying to warn the U.S. government against increased China tariffs.
I actually did not read this article. I didn't even know this was an article, even though I made the thing for it. What? I must have skipped right over this article. What the fuck is? What is?
Okay, so apparently, Trump is doing a tariff on Chinese imports, right? So we get a lot of gaming supplies from China, right? CPUs and microchips and computer terms.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So, so we get a lot of stuff from there, and so now Trump is charging extra money for those products, I guess. So we'll see an increase in our consoles and increase on the games for our
Really?
consoles and stuff. Yeah. So that's happening. Same thing for probably PCs, PC components and stuff. So this is gonna they're just letting the US government know you're gonna piss off some gamers. And you don't want to see gamers rage, dude, because if you see gamers rage, look at Travis's goddamn monitor. You want that thing in your face?
Yeah, you want that to happen to your face? Dude,
He probably won't do anything, but he'll talk a lot of shit on the internet.
I saw this hilarious. It's totally off topic, but I saw this hilarious meme, and it was like this feminist, and she was like, "Deodorant doesn't do anything. Perspiration is a lie," or something like that. And then somebody commented, "You go to one anime convention, and you'll erase this tweet." It just made me thought about that. You're gonna piss off a lot of smelly kids, dude. Kids that just sit in their chair and game for 8 hours a day are gonna come over smelling like ass. Dude.
We were just talking about that with the ass sweat the other day. Remember that conversation?
Yeah.
On stream or on the podcast?
Yeah.
Just funny. But yeah, so I mean, I don't have much to say on this.
We're just gonna see an increase.
We'll see an increase in prices for our gaming stuff. But I mean, I try my best I try my best to be informed on like political issues and stuff like that. And I kind of know a little bit about this stuff. Usually when it's foreign politics, I don't really pay too much attention to it. I know I should, but I'm trying to pay attention to everything, and there's a lot of shit going on all the time. So tariffs equals bad for companies. Bad for companies equals bad for consumers.
Yeah, because they have to pay more for our products, which means they have to pay. They have to get more out of it to hit their like profit margin or whatever the fuck, dude.
And they could keep it the same and take a pay cut for the CEOs, but they're not going to fucking do that, dude. Why would they do that? It's just going to raise the price. And they goddamn know we're going to spend the money on our games because we need the video games, dude.
Dude, speaking about profits, dude.
Yeah.
Let me think about this transition. You know what I fucking hate, Sean?
What?
Is when dumbass streamers, dude, put their shit in sub mode only or follower mode only.
Dude, I hate that shit too.
Yeah, because
Tell me more about it.
That's doing profits. Shut the fuck up, all right? I fucking... Apparently, listen.
You know what I hate about profits, dude?
What's up, man?
Greedy ass fucking streamers that put their
go.
shit in subscribe. There you go.
There we go.
Put their shit in subscriber mode so they can get extra money. Because you want to fucking rage at the streamer and say some shit to the chat and stuff like that. So now you have to subscribe to do it if your favorite streamer sucks dick.
So, I don't know if you've heard the controversy about this, but a lot of video games, like games like Fortnite and shit like that, they are actually against this. They say it's against their
terms of service.
There we go. Their TOS, because you're profiting solely off of their game, and they're obviously like not getting a profit for it. So there's actually a big issue with this right now, but this launched as beta on June 26th. So do you know what they mean when they mean subscriber streams?
Yeah, isn't it like essentially you? I saw a thing. You can watch 30 seconds of the stream or some shit like that, some predetermined amount of time.
Yeah,
and then it cuts you off like it's an ad for your own channel, and it's like if you want to keep watching,
you have to. So essentially, it's like if you sub to me, I can put my chat in sub mode only, so only my subs can talk. But now they have rolled out something on the 26th of last month that you can now put your stream in sub mode only, to where only your subs can watch you. Only people who are sub to you can watch you.
I'm glad you clarified that, because I actually was confused by this, because I thought they already had subscriber mode, but that was just for chat.
That was just for chat, and you can do that. Like, that's cool, because essentially what's happening is, like, if a really large streamer puts their shit in sub mode only, right? Or not chat, but they push the stream in sub mode only, the game loses viewers, because not, like...
Oh, yeah.
I want to say, like, a streamer like Lyric. Dude averages 30,000 viewers no matter what he does. He puts it in sub mode only, his number's going to drop to 10,000. Those are the people who are really supporting him, though. I get it, because if you're not subscribing, you're gonna donate $10. Just subscribe, and that'll happen, right?
Yeah.
But that game is losing 20,000 viewers. You know what I mean? So I see, like, what the fuck the big deal is. But there's a lot of games like Fortnite and shit that told Twitch, like, well, you're not allowed to do that with our game. If you are, we don't want you streaming our game on your platform. And
I'm wondering, what does the game get from having their game viewed so much on Twitch, right? If every game, right, if you take every game that every streamer is playing, and every streamer starts doing this, like, subscriber stream mode, drops the viewer count for every game across the platform, is there really that big of a difference?
I think there is, because it's just fucking, what is it called? Like, when you reach more people.
Oh, like more marketing, I guess.
Yeah, marketing. Because like think about ads, dude. Like bus ads. Like,
true.
You don't really get any, like, for sure hits on that. But for some fucking reason, people waste millions on ads like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
dude, don't they have Twitch, like, pre-rolled ads that they, like, just hit a button and it, like, runs an ad on their stream?
They do, yeah. Like big partner streamers, yeah.
Yeah. So why would you want to do the subscriber mode anyways, when you have, like, the ability to just bam, hit a button, make $10,000 just from that ad? You know what I mean? Or not 10,000, but you know what I mean.
I know why they're doing it, for money, because
Twitch gets half of it. That's why.
Yeah, that's right. Because Twitch is making a shit ton of money. Okay, you have to understand that Twitch's stock went up like 48% when they rolled out the affiliate program. Why?
Oh, I bet.
Because do you know how many fucking affiliates have 20 to 30 to 40 subs?
Yeah, right.
Literally tens of thousands. Before the affiliate program, they weren't making no money on any affiliates.
Dude, not to mention the millions of streamers that have, like, 5 viewers, and that's the bare minimum to get affiliate. Each one of those have 1 sub. That's 5 million.
Dude, exactly. You think about how much, dude, their stock literally. The guy who thought about the affiliate program, he has to be a millionaire right now. There's no way that.
No shit.
Yeah, he has to be. But yeah, so, and this is just another way to upgrade.
They take a bigger cut from those people too.
Yeah, they did.
Like,
so
if you're big, you only they only take 25%, but they take 50% from the lower streamers.
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
So here's another way. Like, imagine Lyric. He's got 35,000 subs. I don't exactly know. If he went to subscriber streams only, I promise my life his sub count would double, even triple.
You think so?
Streamers like Tfue, Tyler One, I promise my life their sub count would triple. What does that mean for Twitch, dude?
Probably.
Hey, give me that money. They make money.
Yeah.
That's why they're doing that. They're not doing it for the streamers. They're a company. They're doing it for money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't even think about it until we started talking about it. That's 100% the reason why they did it.
Dude,
they made so much money. Jesus.
Did the affiliate program? Like, I'm telling you, the guy who was in charge of that program, he is living his best life right now. Because I'm telling you, they probably, if he came up with the idea on his own, he probably gets a cut of the money.
No, for sure.
As long as he continues to work for Twitch, like, they'll have their substantial numbers of prior and then after, and he probably gets a cut, a certain percentage of that money, because he's the one who gets the program. Yeah, and he's that guy he's probably one of the richest Twitch employees. That's straight up.
Think about this shit too, because you know when you're low on the streaming totem pole, you think like you're so good at streaming, right? You like, I deserve more. Like the 5 people that watch me tell me I'm an amazing streamer and that I should be popular, and so they get upset when their numbers aren't high. And so,
Mm.
like, I think we know a mutual friend who I sent your way one time, and then you knew who he was. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to cause shit, but you know who I'm talking about. The guy I know that I sent your way maybe like 4 months ago or something. Yeah.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
motherfucker is the affiliate type that will use this service, right?
Yeah.
And maybe get 2 more, subs out of it. But dude, he gets so people like him get so pissed, and they'll use this. They'll do follower only mode, subscriber mode, just to because they feel like they deserve the sub.
Yeah.
I can already see tens of thousands of people like that are low end doing this.
Mm. Dude, yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so that's why they're doing it. So this is, it went into beta, and I haven't seen any of the larger streamers do it, because I guarantee you what happened is a lot of these larger streamers are partnered with certain games to play a certain amount of hours. That's why. And then they get paid a certain amount of money. Like Ninja was given $1 million to pay Apex on release.
Oh wow, I didn't know it was that much. I knew he made a lot.
He was sponsored for $1 million to play Apex on release, and that's how much Ninja was paid. How much do you think Shroud was paid? How much do you think? You know what I mean? So all these guys, so I guarantee you, what happened is Twitch rolled this out with high hopes of people using it. The games that these guys are sponsored by probably told them, "You do that, we're cutting you. Like, you're done.
Right, yeah.
Like, because you're gonna fuck us, and this is against our TOS. We can't have that. Blah blah blah." I guarantee that's why that right there is exactly why you don't see any large streamers in sub mode right now. It's been live for like a week. Who's seen us? I haven't seen one yet. There's no way. There's no way a large streamer is gonna do it, because they get paid way too much money from their especially streamers like Shroud and Ninja and Doctor Suspect, because these guys, those guys are sponsored by Red Bull. Like, those guys have so many venues, make so much money. I guarantee their sponsors hit them up like, "Hey, if you do this, like, you realize we gotta cut you, right?" And they,
for sure.
So,
yeah, there's gonna be a lot of pressure. It's got to be crazy, at that level, trying to just like make these business decisions. They probably hire people to make those decisions for them, though. Sure. What I found out actually is that Shroud doesn't hire anybody to do anything. So like he hires a video or YouTube editor, right?
Mm-hmm.
But doesn't really he gets bottom of the barrel editors to do his stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Have you ever seen his videos?
Yeah, they're just fucking
his
fade in, fade out. That's it. It's just fade
in,
fade out. And not only that, but he doesn't hire anybody to run his social media accounts.
Nope, yeah.
He doesn't hire anybody. Like, he just does his shit. He's just that good at games that he can. So
Shroud is like,
I guarantee you that who's a dude with the fucking hair that plays Fortnite? Ninja. I bet you Ninja hires tons of people to do
he does.
Every aspect of his business. Yeah.
Yeah, him, Tfue. Yeah, that's one thing about Shroud that like everyone like. Shroud is like one of the most respected streamers. One, he's been in zero drama. The only drama surrounding Shroud is the fact that people think he's a hacker or whatever.
Right, yeah. Which he's proven over and over that he's not.
I think it's so funny because like, dude, he's played at LANs before for CSGO and PUBG.
Yeah.
And he's still just as insane.
Yeah.
And people are like, hacker, like, whatever. You can think, think whatever you want, but...
Yeah. Sure.
But, he's nuts, dude.
All right, before we get into our next subject, let's take a quick commercial break for our sponsors.
And I was waiting here the whole time, dude. Oh, shit, what happened?
What happened?
Nothing. I clicked on something.
Oh.
You know what
Dude,
has... Sorry, go ahead.
And before we move on to another thing, how does that work for clipping for the sub only streams?
Dude, they're sub only. Okay, so if your videos are in sub only mode, like our friend, and I clip it, and I'm subbed, and I clip it, someone who's not subbed to him cannot watch that clip.
No fucking way.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Well, dude, okay. A couple things. First of all, I feel like that takes away the incentive to stream in that because a lot of people get new viewers and stuff from famous clips that pop off on Reddit and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Dude.
So if you're not a sub, you can't watch that fucking thing. You're not posting that clip anywhere, dude. Any cool shit that happened in that game, only your
And
subs
that runs
will know
into
about
another issue. Like, what if somebody uploads a
uploads a what?
subbed clip to
Oh,
YouTube?
to YouTube.
Dun
Yeah.
dun dun.
Oh shit, dude.
Copyright.
What does that mean, dude? Yeah.
Copyright, dude.
Well, I'm sure it gets copyrighted anyways, but still, probably worse now. There might be like actual like money that needs to be given to the streamer, right? Because the main reason why you copyright is the income that you would have gotten from the YouTube video. But if you're uploading
just being a cunt, dude.
Yeah. But also, I kind of like the idea too to incentivize people to sub. It's like, hey, if we reach 20,000 subs, I'll do a sub only stream for you guys, and then boom, all of a sudden, people start subbing because they want to feel special and unique, and like, I got to see that content that nobody else got to see except for 11,999 other people.
Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up, Dustoff? How are you? Yeah,
Hey,
no,
Dustoff Gaming.
Dude, exactly, dude.
I don't know. It's interesting. Go ahead with the transition that you were planning on doing.
You know what else is interesting?
What else is interesting, dude?
Have you ever played Tetris before?
I love Tetris, man.
And you like battle royales, right?
Yeah, I mean we talked about battle royales this whole time, dude.
What would
Why would you bring those things up, dude?
What would I tell you if there was a Tetris battle royale, dude?
What?
Dude, okay, first of all, this has actually been out for a long time. I don't know if you know that or not.
I do not know that, dude.
Yeah, I played this on stream a long time. Like I want to say before PUBG came out. This is out.
No, this was before PUBG.
Dude, this was before. This was like H1Z1 day. That's when this came out.
What
I played this on stream, and this is like a new revamped version. But the Tetris Battle Royale has been out for a hot minute.
To be honest, dude, is there any game that won't try to jump on the battle royale train? Is there any game? This is rock bottom, dude. This is the worst of the worst.
And okay, so just so you know, I don't know how it works. You and one guy goes up against each other, and then whoever wins goes on. The other guy loses. Then you get another guy.
That's just a tournament bracket.
That's exactly what it is. So
this is so stupid, dude. But it's for iOS and Android, dude. Very cool.
Yeah, there's not really much to say about this. So,
how do you feel about all these iOS and Android games that are coming out? Like even the Game of Thrones game that we were talking about. That's also on iOS and Android.
I have never
think that's
played.
The new thing?
I've never played a mobile game before. Not even a simple one.
Yeah.
I don't even have one downloaded on my phone. Nothing. Just Facebook and stuff. That's it.
You don't have to prove it to us. Okay?
No, I'm gonna show you guys. That's it.
And then you swipe right, go to the second page, and it's got like 50 game apps on it.
No, I only have two. I have my news one, and then I have my one, and that's it. Those are all my things.
You just don't keep them on your homepage, dude. You keep them locked in your app folder. So if anybody gets on your phone, you don't have to explain anything. No, but what do you think, man? Do you think like that's just the next? Is that going to be the thing that transitions us from regular gaming to VR gaming? Is that like the next? Because VR gaming is going to be a thing, right? At some point in the future, it's going to be the biggest thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Before that happens, though, do you think maybe mobile gaming is like the in-between thing that's...
Dude, you know that the most played game in the world right now is a mobile game?
Is it really?
Clash of Clans. It's the most played game in the world.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I have heard that.
So I think it's already a thing. And what is how do you think PUBG makes like 90% of their income? Mobile.
Mm-hmm. Microtransactions on mobile.
Yeah, because dude, a mobile, dude, you can change the color of the plane, your Jeeps, everything, dude.
Jeez. And same thing with Fortnite, too.
Yeah, Fortnite. Yeah, but Fortnite's... Dude, Fortnite's like next level. They make skins for literally everything. Oh shit, what's coming up 4th of July? Okay, skins. Oh shit, what's next?
Wednesday?
Yeah, it's Wednesday. Oh, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Make that guy's skin, you know that.
It's hump day. It's hump day. Let's get some camels in
camels, dude. Yeah, like Fortnite's on it, dude. And they make so much money from their skins. Dude, I have a little cousin, dude. Right? He's hey, listen, hey, I have a black little cousin too, and this isn't the one I just found out. I'm just letting you guys know that I have black relatives. I have black relatives. I'm just saying that so contractually bound, I'm allowed to say the N-word. I'm not going to, but I have.
You have the right. You have the ability to.
I have the. I'm not gonna use the ability to do it, but I have the ability.
That's cool, dude. Because I tried once to use the N-word, right? And my voice just bleeped itself out, dude. I don't know what happened. Like I tried to say it, and I actually spoke a bleep. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh. So yeah, I could try right now. Watch, I'm gonna say it. Bleep. It doesn't let me do it unless I have black genetics inside me. I can't say it,
dude. But there's a website you can go to, and it'll show you how much money you've spent on Fortnite, right?
Oh, dude.
And my two little cousins. My one cousin, he's 11, and then my younger one, he's like 6 or 7 or something. And I was talking to their dad, and I was like, my uncle, and I was like, oh, this and that, because he's like, oh, you still play video games? I'm like, oh yeah, and he's like, yeah, these two play too, and they're like, my family's super wealthy, my extended family, like my aunt and uncle, they're actually really really wealthy. And he was telling me, oh yeah, they're so addicted. They're like asking for $20 here, $20 there. So he logs onto his app, dude. This little motherfucker has spent over $6,000, dude, on Fortnite a year, dude. Jesus
fucking Christ! In a year,
dude. Yeah, and then the younger one was like 3,000. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
damn, dude.
And that's just them. How many more do you think are like that?
Right? Or even adults that play that fucking game, dude.
Dude, listen, if I played Fortnite, I would spend a lot. I would spend a lot of money. They have some cool skins.
You know, they have that same type of site for finding out how much money you've spent on League of Legends, right?
Yeah, but see, I was gonna do that, but I don't have an account that's actually mine. Like the account I play on,
you don't want to know how much money you spent.
No, it wouldn't even tell me properly, because the account that I play on now, Boy Counter. I should have played on that in like season 7, like 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, because it was my roommate's account. But that account's been an account since season 1, so it's got games from like. My account, Kid Counter, my old roommate from like way back, he made that account for me when because he wanted me to play. And I told him, I'm not playing this game. Looks retarded. So for a year and a half, he played on that account as his main account. But he made it for me. So then when he finally gave it to me, because when I finally started playing, he gave me that account. Like, oh, it's level 30 already, this and that. And
that's crazy.
Yeah, so I don't actually have an account. No, he had that account for like 3 years, actually. It was a while. It was a long time. So I actually don't have an account that's mine. And then Master Salt Llama account, that account is, and again, one of my old roommates. His name was Kami. And he quit the game, so I took his account. So, no accounts are mine, dude. So I don't know how much, but I'm sure, like...
I think you have an idea.
Dude, there was one point when I was in Arizona a long time ago, and I was working IT for Allstate, and I was making like $500 a week. I want to tell you, honestly, I was spending $200 to $300 a week on League.
A week?
A week.
Jesus
it was like
Christ,
because I would get paid, and then me and my roommate, who was Master Salt Llama, that was his account, we would go to Walmart and we'd buy $50 cards. I'd buy like 4 $50 cards every week. I'm telling you, every time I got paid, without fail. And then we'd even go, like, if a new skin came out, or if new skins came out, we'd go and buy 2 more, because like I would buy them for him and me. We get back and we just fucking ball out on skins, dude.
That's
so
insane.
It's got to be like a couple thousand for sure.
I know. Just whenever a new character would come out, I would buy it with cash, and the two skins that come with every new champion. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that they were coming out with new champions every 2 weeks. So I was buying what 4 skins a month and 2 champions a month. That's not even comparable to fucking spending
Dude.
$200 a fucking week, dude. The fuck?
Well,
I
because
thought I was spending a lot.
because my buddy, he didn't have a job. He lived with me when I was in Arizona.
So you're helping him
So
out.
yeah,
with
so
your skins.
I couldn't take him to Walmart with me and buy just me. You know, so I just bought us both.
Yeah,
You know,
it's crazy.
you know what else buys too?
What else buys two?
I'm not really sure, but can I talk to you about Call of Duty real quick? Listen.
Best transition ever, dude. Yeah, you can talk to me about Call of Duty. What's going on?
Call
What's
of
up?
Duty Black Ops 4. Apparently, the studio reportedly mistreating their employees, dude.
How are they mistreating them, dude?
I don't.
Dude, what do you mean you don't know? Apparently, they're just overworking their employees. Like,
Oh,
many...
that's what I was gonna say. I don't, dude. I really hate when companies do this shit because I don't think that's like mistreating them.
100% agree, dude. Okay, so there's a few things that they talked about in this article. One, salary-based people, right? Your salary, you're paid X amount a year, right? Same amount every paycheck every time, unless you get bonuses or whatever, right? So you know that you're going to work more than 40 hours. If you're salary based, you probably work more than 40 hours a week. It's almost guaranteed. That's why you're salary, so that they don't have to pay you overtime to overwork you. So going in, you should already know that you're going to work probably 45, 50, plus hours. They're claiming some of them are working 60 to 70 hours a week. That's insane. But you don't like it, just fucking go find a different job, to be honest
That's
with you.
what I'm saying. Like, another thing about salary. Okay, so everybody that gets salary.
And but wait, him before people tell me like, oh yeah, go get another job. Like it's that easy, dude. If you work for Call of Duty Black Ops 4, I'm sure you can get a job anywhere else, dude. It's not a big deal. It's not hard to find another job if you're already able to work for Call of Duty. So don't get on my shit for that.
Dude, it's not even that. Like, first of all, if you're fucking salaried, most people that are salaried, I mean, I'm sure there's exceptions. People are salaried for like 30, 40,000, but most people that are salaried at such high wages that it's kind of insane.
Exactly. And the other thing that they're talking about is contractors. They hired contractors, and just like every person that works under contracts understands that you usually don't get any benefits whatsoever, right? You're only there for a certain amount of time. You work a certain job until it's completed, and then you're out. So people are complaining that they're, being overworked as contractors without getting any benefits. But I'm sitting here, I'm like, dude, like, are you talking about people who've never worked contract jobs before and they just didn't know what contract jobs were before they went in? Because like that's not the company's fault.
You know what else? This is exactly like the Tfue situation. Like a contractor, they're working off of a contract, so they had to sign that contract. So at one point in time, everything was okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or you didn't read it well enough or whatever,
Yeah.
You feel like if you didn't want to work 45, 50 hours, that should have been in the contract. You should have, read the contract. If it says that you could work up to 80 hours, you probably should have, negotiated that part of the contract. So I don't understand, dude. Obviously people are upset about it, but I don't think anybody should be,
Well, dude, if you're an hourly worker and you're working 60, 70 hours a week, dude, hey, overtime. Don't complain.
Hell yeah.
There's like a lot of jobs, dude, where like, I worked for before where like, way long ago where I was like begging for overtime, or my coworkers when it wasn't available, It's like, I don't know.
Dude, it's hard to find jobs that offer overtime, dude.
Yeah,
a lot of people
really
want overtime.
Yeah.
Companies don't want to pay out the time and a half for overtime or double pay, whatever they offer, So usually they'll hire contractors, part-time workers, or something to make up the extra amount of work that needs to be done. So if you're hourly, be grateful that you're getting overtime, dude, because the company honestly could save money by just hiring contractors to fill up that extra time.
Dude, can I also say I just read this line right here, and I read it earlier, but I was like kind of whatever about it. But I just read it right now, and it just like literally summarizes up like our generation. When we see a bunch of Teslas come in after the bonuses go out, that kind of feels bad for us. Hold on, here we go. And then it says, our company parking lot is all flat, so we can see Jaguars and Teslas. And then you've got the beater cars around you, and you can tell that's probably a contractor. Okay, first of all, let me tell you.
It does. You are right. That describes us or our generation so well.
Let me tell you, if you're a contractor and you think you deserve the same amount of money as one of the most successful gaming industries in the world, you're fucking retarded, dude. Because you know how many contractors would have done your job for even cheaper? Like,
I'm so happy you said that. I wasn't sure where you were gonna go with this because we don't talk politics, we don't talk like belief systems and stuff, and how government works. I'm 100% with you on that. I'm on the same page.
It's
like I'm tired of hearing people saying McDonald's workers like you're the CEO of McDonald's and you'd be nowhere if it wasn't for these employees and you pay them $9 an hour because they do work. That's $9. That's the worth of their work, and anybody could do the job. But for some reason, everybody thinks they should be making Tesla money. You think like the guy flipping the burgers should make the same amount as the CEO of the company, the guy who started the company, took all the risk, did everything like investments, found loans from banks, and like no, obviously not, dude. Yeah, the CEO is gonna drive a Tesla. You're gonna drive a fucking piece of shit car.
Listen, and if you're a contractor, like this is gonna sound fucked up, but if you're a contractor for a construction company, most of the time, those are the people. Most of the time, those are the type of people that are like not intelligent, but just haven't gone to school to like find out what they're good at or whatever. Just
yeah,
under whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And usually the people that like run these companies, like I don't know if you've ever tried to apply for a company like Riot Games. I have way back in the day, dude.
To work for Riot Games?
Yeah, dude. Most of their jobs you need like a master's or a bachelor's degree, like, and that right there, dude, is for like a 20-an-hour job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. No shit.
So, and these contractors are like, yeah, they have Teslas. Like, well, yeah, their game made fucking $50 million. How much did your building? What, like, like it's I don't know, it's weird to me.
Their game, the game they created, the game they made. Yeah, and you're doing some like small portion part of the whole thing, and you want to get paid the same amount as. And a lot of the times, you know what? I always wonder about stuff like this because, so let's say the CEO cashed in his stuff and got the beatdown truck or whatever, the beatdown vehicle. Would you be happy now?
Yeah.
But you still have a beatdown truck, right? You still have a beatdown shitty car. But now that the CEO does also, are you happy now?
Yeah.
Or do you only want the Tesla? Like, are you only happy if you also like go up? What if the up goes down instead?
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be happy. They just want more. These are people who complain that they don't have enough.
Yeah.
Of the small amount of work that they do, or like the unintelligent amount of work that they do.
You know what else is unintelligent?
What?
Hacking games, dude.
Oh shit! I thought you were going into the
I was, but I said that, and then I was like, "Wait a minute, that's the perfect transition to this other one."
This is a lot better, yeah.
Damn, that was good, dude. I was like gonna make a really lame transition. Hey, listen, but we did it. So I already know all about this story.
Give me a breakdown because I we talked a little bit about this before the stream, but I don't know the whole story.
There's a hacking squad called the Lizard Squad, and I don't know if everyone remembers. Back in 2014, 15, 16, they were shutting League of Legends down. They were knocking Riot off the air. They were knocking Daybreak, which is H1Z1. They were knocking Daybreak off the air. They were knocking off a few games off the air. It was a really big deal. If you were around back then, you fucking knew about it. The Lizard Squad. They even targeted like certain streamers, stole money out of their bank accounts. Like they were crazy. They were hacking into the streamers' Twitches and streaming from their Twitch accounts. Like These guys were savages. Well, if everyone did not know, there was, I forget how many in the article because I haven't read it in a couple of years, but there was like a certain amount of the Lizard Squad, right? There was like 6, 7, 8 of them. I don't remember how many there was. All of them but one person got caught. And this is the first of the many to finally get sentenced. So he has to pay $100 grand, $95,000 actually, and he has to spend 2 years in prison. So they finally caught the guy who was knocking games offline a few years ago.
Was this the Kingpin guy, or was this just a lackey dude? Or were they all of equal?
They were all like of equal, and they had like these accounts, these Twitter accounts that they were like harassing people with. Mm-hmm. And like how they would target people is the Twitter account would tag somebody, like a famous streamer or a person. And they even went after small streamers too.
Jesus.
So they just went after like everybody / anybody, dude. And
you said how many people do you think there were?
I read the article like years ago. I haven't read it recently, but there was like 6 or 7 of the Lizard Squad.
Okay, so a very small amount. Do you think the money that they made doing all that for so long? Do you think 100,000 in restitution? Which restitution means that they give it back, right? Like they pay it to the people that they scammed?
Yeah. Dude, they knocked off like battle.net. They knocked off like BattleEye. They knocked off like so many companies offline. Like definitely.
Do you think that's enough money?
No, they did. I think that there's I think the other people are getting charged more because this guy that's getting charged here, I tried to look him up and there was not much on him. But if you look up the Lizards, if you look up the what?
The fellow by the name of Austin Thompson. What's his name? Okay.
So if you like look him up on Twitter or on even on Google, like there's really not that much there. It just shows like the article. But if you look up Lizard Squad, there's like they got named out a while ago on another Twitter after they got caught and like are doing whatever. So I don't think this. I don't think so. I think what's happening is, I think this guy got sentenced first because he took a plea deal. Like he fucking ratted.
Yeah.
That's what makes sense. I don't know for sure. They haven't released much information, so there's not much. But I'm very familiar with the court system.
He pleaded guilty.
Oh, did he plead guilty?
It says Thompson pleaded guilty to the charge.
Okay, yeah. So he ratted 100%. 100%. So this guy probably took a less sentence and less restitution payback. Yeah. For telling exactly what happened and shit like that. So I'm really familiar with courts. Everybody knows.
Yeah. The next guy that gets fucking charged, dude, guarantee that number is gonna keep going up.
Yeah. Going up. Yeah, so essentially, like, depending on how much information this guy gave them, I mean, they might cut a deal with one more. Aside from that, they're, here in the next couple of upcoming months, even a year, these court dates like this take forever. Could take 5 years. Yeah. But when these fuckers get sentenced, dude, they're like this guy pleaded guilty, which means he took a plea deal. That means he...
And, you've seen in fucking movies a million times, right? You got, like, 5 people who committed a crime, right? You sit down each one individually, and you tell each one individually, everybody's ratting on you, man. You better start giving us a name because everybody else, the first person to tell us something gets a deal, right? You say that to fucking 5, 6, 7 different people who are, like, commit, like, conspiracy to commit a crime or whatever. Mm-hmm. And you say that to all 6 or 7 of them. One of them is going to be like, yeah, I think Jim might crack, so I should probably crack first. I should probably get my deal in because Jim might do it or Kyle might do it or whatever,
right.
So this shit happens all the time,
Yeah.
And he's just the first one, which is kind of crazy that it took this long for him to crack, But I don't know if they need another person. Maybe, like, they might need another person to validate the story of his.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this is something like years ago, dude. I was super into, and this got so big. Like even the FBI was looking for these guys, and at one point they knew. I think it was this guy. He knew he got caught, so he posted on the Lizard Squad Twitter like, they've caught us. We're sorry, or something like that. And it was like everything's
Yes,
deleted now.
sorry.
But I guarantee if you Googled it or YouTubed it, somebody took pictures because it was a huge deal. They even had the CEOs of Twitch. There's like 3 of them. They made them tape their forehead and tape a piece of paper to their forehead that says Lizard Squad is the best or something like that, and they did it.
No way.
Yeah, let me Google it.
That's fucking cool as shit, dude. Man, yeah, I guess I wasn't in the streaming world at the time, you know? Kind of just wasn't into it.
Squad forehead. Lizard Squad on your forehead. There it is. If you look here, so if you look at the images, these are all the guys. Oh, here it is. Sky Williams. This is one of the guys that
Sky Williams did it?
Yeah. Who is that? He's a higher up for Twitch, right?
No, he's Donkey's Video Game Donkey's friend. From his videos back in the day for League of Legends, yeah. Now he does, or I don't know if he does anything else anymore, but
yeah. So he wrote on his forehead.
So wait, he was told to do this, otherwise they'd release information on him.
Do something, release information, take money in his bank account, do a bunch of shit.
That guy on the top left is really famous too.
Apparently,
dude, who's this fucking bald-looking motherfucker, dude? Jesus.
That's Sky Williams.
No. Scroll down. Not the black guy. The white guy with the bald white guy.
Oh, I don't know. Games hacking. Lizard Squad member Ryan. Oh, okay. So this
he looks like a fucking alien, dude.
He looks like someone that would hack, dude.
Yeah, he looks look guilty.
He just walks in. Guilty. That guy.
Yeah. All the jury members point at him. Yeah, motherfucker's guilty.
Yeah, like here he is. Sky Williams, Lizard Squad.
That's only one. Yeah, that guy. Oh, yep. I wonder if he just did that for retweets or if he got hacked. Because Sky Williams doesn't seem like type that gets hacked like that, you know.
He was
So are these all employees?
No. Some of these guys they're streamers too because they were going into like streamers shit and taking their money and shit. It was crazy. They were like hacking their PayPals and
Jesus. What a story, dude!
There was a lot more than that, but yeah, I can't find the Twitch officials. But they had like 3 Twitch guys, three Twitch higher ups, fucking put it on their forehead, dude. It was a huge deal, dude. They knocked Twitch crazy. Completely offline as well.
And you said Riot Games as well too, huh?
Riot Games, World of Warcraft was a big one. It was they did a lot, dude. And there was like a good 3-4 months where they were just fucking with people constantly until they finally got caught, like the FBI or whatever.
God damn, that's fucking nuts, dude.
You know what else is nuts, dude?
What?
The fact that this is going to be Battlerites' last season.
I was gonna try to pretend like I don't know who Battlerites is because it's a fucking dead game that nobody knows about. But what? It's their last season? That's crazy. And did we not all see this coming? I'm surprised this game's still even up. To be honest,
you know what? I think the only reason it's up is because they made a battle royale mode. I think it was dying 2 years ago, and then they released the battle royale mode, and the battle royale mode saved it for a little bit.
I played this game so long ago. When it was in the beta form on Steam or some shit like that. And then they did a full release thing. But me and my friends played this back when League of Legends first came out. Back in 2013 or some shit like that. And it was pretty fun. It was cool. But this is an old fucking game, dude. That never really took off. It never did anything crazy. I'm not surprised about this at all.
Yeah, Yeah, it's finally shutting down now. They're shutting down the servers. This will be the last season.
Yeah. Honestly, I want to say good riddance, but also they said they're working on other projects right now and they're taking what they learned from this. I like how just nonchalantly, or not nonchalantly, how they just kind of avoid the fact that they did a shitty job on this game. When you all these quoted moments, we've seen declining player numbers and player investment for a while now. Quote unquote, our game sucked, and to, just have a way of wording it where it doesn't sound too bad, you know.
Like, yeah, nobody likes our
Over
game.
time, it's been declining. Yeah. Nobody likes your fucking game. I get it. Yeah, fucking. But they're saying that they're gonna take what they learned that was good, which was zero, and not do the bad stuff that they did before, which is everything. So, hopefully, the new stuff that they're working on is better than this one. Well, that's it, dude. That's the last fucking subject for
Yeah, that's it.
this podcast. Is there any like closing stuff that we want to? I mean, outside of what we talked about in the beginning, which is we're doing this on Thursdays now. The times may change. Right now, we're trying to figure out what the best time is.
Oh yeah, so we're switching to Thursdays, and we're gonna figure out the best times. If you guys have any times that might be better, because we stream pretty late for the EST people.
Yeah.
And the reason is because before I was like busy during the day, Monday through Friday. Well, not really Monday through Friday. It was more like I was busy for a few days, but I was only busy for a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm going to be busy Sunday through Tuesday. So Tuesdays the day we do our podcast. And this Tuesday I was like, I'll be home. And then I literally didn't end up getting home till like 8:30 at night. So
yeah.
So we're going to change it either. I think we're doing it Thursdays. But now we don't know what time because we're going to have all day to do it.
And honestly, Thursday is just what we came up with, right? We don't know. Like, through our research, we found that Thursday is supposed to be the best day to upload podcasts. So that's why we chose Thursday, but we're open to everything. So if you guys think of any specific times where you're like, I'm available every day at this time, let us know, and then we'll, consider adding that or remaking the time schedule for that. So we're excited to move to a different day though, because honestly Tuesday kind of sucked.
Yeah.
So this will be awesome. Fridays, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are the optional days right now.
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
And outside of that, dude, we got new merch coming. No.
Yeah, we have new merch, dude.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna have
links in the description.
We're gonna have new overlays, and we're doing for our YouTube. Our YouTube has been doing significantly better than we anticipated. So we're getting professionally done intros / outros.
Yeah. That's actually really exciting. We're gonna get. I've seen a few podcasts right now on Twitch or lately that just they look so beautiful, and ours looks good too. But man, it could be better, It could definitely be better.
And we put a lot of money into it so far with like getting our logos made, our everything. So we're like gonna put more now,
Yeah. Well, now that we've seen the success on YouTube, I think it's worth the investment, But it's all thanks to people like you guys, Make sure you guys follow us on YouTube. Make sure you let us know that we're doing the right thing by subscribing and commenting on stuff, following us on Twitter, Twitch, and all that shit.
Why did this page open up so small? What the fuck? I opened up a page and it opened up I opened up a new internet thing and it opened up like a little tiny square on my screen for some reason.
Have you tried not using the Internet Explorer before?
No, because it's the best. I've been using Internet Explorer since I've been a child. So.
Oh, so it's kind of like how you go up to random people and say, I don't watch Game of Thrones. You also go up to them and say, I use Internet Explorer instead of Google Chrome.
Yeah, I use white Twitter and white Discord. Yeah, idiots. Oh, what was that? What was that?
Just the worst. What was that?
What was that? Like that. Fuck you, alright?
What is the last? What is that?
Like, I'm gonna punch him. Like, I'm just too tired to like make the hand movement.
Oh, they get scared in the scenario.
Yeah, like, I do the yeah. But
terrified.
But yeah, that's it, dude. We're fucking... So we're moving to Thursdays. Different time.
Podcast number 12 next week, dude. That's 3 months.
Oh yeah, today, dude, the viewership was really low, but it's because it's fucking 4th of July, dude. I completely forgot it was 4th of July until about 2 hours ago, dude.
And it's on a day we don't normally do this, so.
True, that too, yeah. So
just so spread the word, tell your mom.
Tell your moms, depending.
Yeah, you might have 2 moms.
Dude, listen.
Tell your grandmas. I might have 2 grandmas.
You know what the worst feels is when you make like a joke, dude. Like I made a joke in my Discord to somebody. And
like in front of everybody or like a DM?
No, in front of everybody. And it was like your mama joke, right? And this person's mom, like I'm smiling, but it's fucked up. This person's mom passed away like months ago, and I talked to her about it. Like I messaged her like, "Oh, hopefully everything's going well. Feeling like a good friend." And I was like, I'm so stupid, dude, that I actually made a your mom joke to this person, and it was like the worst feeling,
dude,
in the world.
It's different than like a regular your mom joke because you talked to her about it.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like you didn't know.
Dude, that made it so much worse, dude.
Like at first I thought you were going down the path that, I made a random your mom joke and this guy got pissed because his mom just recently died. But honestly, I was about to say, man the fuck up, dude. Mom jokes get thrown around all the time. If your mom died, expect it. But the fact that she talked to you about it, dude, and you guys had a lengthy conversation about it.
It was like I got smiling, but I'm not trying to. Like I just smile whenever I'm awkward. But dude, like it was like when I read that, dude, because like I was doing shit anyways. Like I like quick response, like I'll throw a meme out there, dude. And I was like going back to Georgia. Like an hour later, I looked down and she like commented back, and I was like, dude, my fucking heart dropped. I was like. Dude,
what'd she say to you?
She was just like, she like memed back, but it was still like it feels bad. She was like, can you since you can speak to ghosts, can you speak to Elvis Presley? And I was like, and I think I was like, what the fuck do you mean?
Like, did you forget or?
Dude, no, I was just doing something, and like I didn't even see who the fuck it was. Like I was just memeing because that's what I do 90% of my life. Like.
Did you at her?
I did, yeah. Actually, I did. She fucking.
What the fuck's wrong with you,
dude? It was bad, dude. I felt like literally, dude, when I opened my phone and I realized the situation after I read, like, she's like, "Oh, my mom passed." I was like, dude, my fucking heart dropped, dude. Like instantly, dude. I felt.
You don't even make your mom jokes in the Discord like ever, so this is like a really rare.
Dude, I like never listen. I have crossed a lot of lines unintentionally, accidentally. That I'm really, really careful with how I say things. I'm really, really careful with the things that I say to the people I say them to. There's like very few people like Sean or whatever that I can talk about anything with. But aside from that, like when I'm in public, not when I'm in public, when I'm in the Discord, I like keep a certain persona because I don't want anyone to be like, because there's been people that have joined the Discord and I'm like, Travis, this and that, and then people are like, well, what the fuck? Like that's weird, So I like avoid the situation. Like you can even scroll over the Discord and see like there's some people that are like, dude, what? Like, I'm gonna join you in bed, and I just like literally like I don't respond to it. I change the subject, like. I have a dog bed. You know what I mean? Like, I just, like, I don't want to make him look dumb, but it's, like, something I, like, I just, like, dude, and I keep that, like, persona, because, like, I know that a lot of people don't like me, right? Everybody knows this. A lot of people in my Discord that I know don't like me, and I haven't got rid of them yet because they are, like, friends with a lot of my friends, and I don't want to put my friends in a weird position where they're like, he said you removed, like, I'm just avoiding it all. Like,
that's a lot of drama at that point.
But if you guys notice, like, I quit playing with a lot of people. Those are the people I'm talking about. Like everyone who knows me and knows, like, it's crazy. But, so I always try to keep, like, this good persona where I don't cross any lines or anything. And the one time, like, I step out of that persona in my Discord and I say something.
Fucks you.
Dude, I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so fucking sorry, dude. Like, dude, it was.
Did you apologize to her?
I did, like 100 times, dude. You have no clue. And she was like, "Oh, it's okay. It's whatever." And I'm like, dude, it's not though. Like, it's not okay, dude. Holy crap.
Do I know who that person is? Not because I want to know about that. Like, I want to know if a friend of mine's mom died recently. You know what I mean?
No. It's I don't know. It's
You can DM me later.
Yeah. I can just say it's Cheris.
Oh, I don't know her at all.
Yeah, the girl that I always meme because her name sounds like chair.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I
like,
see that. I laugh every time.
Yeah, so I was like, just felt bad, dude. You know.
That does suck.
But
She doesn't seem to be upset about it though.
No, she's really cool. It didn't bother her, but it was still just, even if it doesn't bother anybody, it's still like a line that you should never.
You shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good note to end on, I guess.
I was trying to hold it in my eye socket, like hold on.
What is wrong with you, Trav?
You never done this before? Like trying to like hold shit with your eye? I can't do it. Never mind. And that's the opinionated stream. We'll see you guys next week.
This is regretful for me. I'm Sean, and
I'm Kid Cat. I'm Travis.
And we are the opinionated
streamers.
Your hand's not even anywhere near the side.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Got it.
Okay, see you.